I need help. Oh God, I need a ton of help. I've tried animal control, the police, Google, hell I even tried calling my local National Guard post, but none of them could help me. The National Guard keeps calling me asking if I'd be interested in enlisting. Absolutely not. So all of that leads me to coming here to ask for help. I come to Reddit to ask for help with other problems, so why not now? I guess I should explain it all first. 2 weeks ago, both of my parents were in a tragic accident that unfortunately cost them their lives. As their only child, and pretty much their only family, I was left alone to deal with their estate, their funeral, their bills, everything. All on top of me trying to suppress the immense grief I was experiencing on top of it. After their funeral, all planned and paid for by me, of which only me and 2 other people attended, a man and a woman who I did not know, I was contacted by a lawyer to discuss their will. I found out they had very little assets, only a small amount of money in their checking account, and their house which they had bought a couple years ago. It was an older house built around the early 1900s and always seemed to be on the cusp of collapsing at any moment. I have no idea why they would sell their house in the suburbs for a dinky shack out in the country, but it was their lives, they could do as they pleased, I guess. I was given the keys to the house and told to do with it as I pleased. I figured I'd try my best to sell it. I drove out to the house the next morning to see if it was even worth the hassle to try and sell, or if I should just knock it down and sell the land. I arrived at the house and saw that it looked as ramshackle as I remembered. It was a small 1-story house that looked like it hadn't been maintained in decades. Just from the outside I figured it wasn't worth the effort to try and sell. So I made my way inside to try and salvage whatever belongings my parents had before I called someone to demolish it. The inside of the house was rather Spartan. All it had inside were a bed in the master bedroom, kitchen utensils, and a small table in the dining room. There were no decorations, or pictures, or anything in the house. This was really weird to me because my mother always loved to find new decorations for the house, and she always had to have pictures of our family in as many spots as she could put them. I wandered the house looking for anything else of interest before I heard a noise coming from a door I didn't notice at first. This door was in the bedroom, hidden behind the bedroom door when you opened it. I only noticed it because of the noise. It at first sounded like scraping, like something was being dragged on the floor. Something metal. I opened the door to find a set of rickety stairs leading into a dark abyss. I placed my foot on the top step, testing it to see if it would hold my weight. After finding it satisfactory, I began my descent into the basement. After the first step, I quickly looked for a light switch or anything to help light up the darkness. I found the switch and flipped it. No light. I looked trying to spot the light bulb, but I noticed there wasn't one. God damn it, I thought. I didn't have a flashlight and my phone was almost dead, so I couldn't use it. I braced myself and started to take the steps slowly. I was about halfway when the scraping got louder. No, not just louder, closer. I tried to look for the noise, but I couldn't see anything. The scraping now rushed towards me, almost like something was sprinting to me. I turned and bolted up the stairs. I tripped at the top step, and as I laid on the floor, I kicked the door closed, pushing my feet against it as I tried to calm my heart. As I laid there breathing, I heard another noise coming from behind the door. Not scraping. Whispering. Help me. A raspy voice whispered. It sounded like nails scraping on a chalkboard. It sent shivers down my spine and the hair on the back of my neck raised. Whatever was whispering did not sound human. It sounded almost like something trying to mimic a human. An animal. Human. I have no clue. I quickly prepared myself, getting ready to get up and book it to the front door. I quickly readied and sprinted. I ran as fast as I could to the front door. Only there was no front door. There was only a plain wall with no decorations. I looked around. There were no windows, no doors, nothing to the outdoors. I was trapped. That sums up my experience so far. I've tried calling for help, but that was a bust. So I come to you all. The whispering is getting louder. I can hear it from the other room now. Help me. Please God, help me.